Sanibonani mphakathi wasemzinoni namaphethelo nabalandeli beDopot and Fresh. Ubuyile uMamsofu ubuyile ngamawazawaza. Sizothanda ukubonga kakhulu futhi kusizo lene nisizile masicela abantwana ukuthi beze bazokhona register for ama late registration for university nama colleges. Saphinde futhi saba ne career guidance, saphinde saba ne counseling. Konke kuhambe kahle ngoba kusuka Monday siqalile kwaze kwafika izolo. Siqhubeka nabantwana bethu ngoba asifuni ukuthi kube khona osimshiya ngemuva. Abantwana bethu sifuna ukubabona basesikolweni bafunda ngoba bayikusasa lethu. So namuhla ke sesenza i-dialogue esibiza ngokuthi mid tertiary outreach dialogue la esizokhona khona ukuthi futhi sibaqhubeke nokubasiza ukuthi bangahlali kuze kube late. But ngesikhathi ngo-April futhi sobe sivulile ukuthi siyabalekelela futhi ukuthi ba-apply isikhathi sisekhona ngoba manje bese sesigijima. Kodwa ngoba singama NGOs, singama NPOs, singama stakeholders ahlukahlukene, siuthanda umphakathi wethu, sibathanda abantwana bethu, senze sure ukuthi siyenza isikhathi nabo, asibamemeli ukuthi ababuye bazotesta benzeni nokwemfundo yabo kubalulekile njengoba sikhona manje sigcwele ngaphakathi nabo njengoba nibabona bajabule kakhulu from Monday beba register ba cancelwa bathatha nama career guidance. So manje sibonga nalama stakeholders akhona uABSA Bank ukhona ukuthi asisize ngoba masinayo uABSA thina siya register ku NSFAS yena bese bavulela ama bank account ngoba kubo aba free awabe nama charges njengama student. Kube khona Isiphephelo naso sibhizi nge dialogue yamajita. Kube khona PSASA lesebenzisana nayo kube makhona mahlala entabeni. Kube khona nabafundisi bethu bendawo abazosivakashela na wonke amanye ama stakeholders akhona ngaphandle esingakababoni abanye kodwa siyazi ukuthi bakhona ngobuningi. Sijabule kakhulu ukuthi umphakathi wasebhetalini senhlanhleni inhlanhla le umusa le ukuthi siphume thina sinikele ukuthi asibuye sibasiza abantwana ngoba umntwana kusingo wakho wedwa mzali, abantwana ngabethu sonke. Njoba sesile abantwana basizakele ba happy sekungena ke ama dialogue session 2 wethu kungena lama dialogue wabo ekuzoqhubeka ngawo ngokhamba kwelanga sizokuya sishintsha sintshele ukuthi sesikuphi. Siyabonga siyanamukela nonke ukuthi nikhululeke nizizwe nisekhaya ukuthi wonke umbuzo ofuna ukubuza nako konke ofuna ukukwazi namhlanje kufanele uphume ukwazi uphume usizakele. And futhi asifuna ukubona kunomntwana ohlele lokushini athi akafunda akanayo imali akanayo ini. La khaya sizokwenzela sizokusiza impilo yakho ibe ngcono ngoba impilo yanamhlanje ifuna ukuthi nina abantu bethu nifunde nizokhona ukuyimela, nizokhona ukumisa lelizwe lethu ngoba lidinga abantu abancane ngangani. Thina sesibadala noma nini vele iyashaya sesindondele crossing sekuseduze nasiyakhona. Nina uhambo lenu liseselude fanele from manje uhambo lenu nihlele attempt in learning kuwe uno wakho akabe next appointment. Ungathi izinto mazingakhambeli kade bese ucabanga ukuthi kuphelile. La kunabantu njengoba nisibona singama NGO sikhona nisingama NPO sikhona ukuthi sinakhe nakheke ningeke nibe ile youth ewuvanzi engana direction engana next direction ikhona yonke la khaya. Konke sizokwenza njengoba ngithi besiqale on Monday sikhona ukusiza lama late registration, i-counseling ikhona besenza konke ke lokho from Monday till izolo. Njengoba namuhla sizokwenza le dialogue ke ezokhona ukuthi insize nonke. Nomunye namuhla uzophuma phethe intatha yazi ngihlale ekhoneni kanti bengazi ukuthi kunezinto eziphathekayo. La kunezinto eziphathekayo ezizonisiza nonke ngobunena benu. Siyanamukela ke futhi njengoba ngisho ke umcimbi wethu songaqala.
Sanibonani mphakathi okhulumayo ngumuntu omfuthi ngicalelo from a PSASA advocacy office yase PSASA. Namhlanje sihlangene la elamlile endala extension 9 Philasande ne PSASA saphinda sahlangana nesiphephelo. So I dialogue yethu yanamhlanje ihlanganise abantu abasha kakhulukazi sihlanganise ama boys lapho sikhuluma khona ngama career ukuthi how to change your life, how to start your own business. Siyenza nama registration abangaka register for ama universities and colleges that are open. Sibhizi ke futhi ngale ema officeini kuya testwa abafuna ukutesta for HIV siyabanikeza no prep. So le dialogue njengoba kunale nalabantwana bethu lana ama-boys and girls siyabagqugquzela kakhulu ukuthi babuyele esikolweni nalaba abayekile isikolo due to some reasons siyabagqugquzela ukuthi sibaregister ko-Department of Labour ukuthi bathole imisebenzi nama-learnership.
Sinibona mphakathi ngikhuluma noPhembo Kuhla Philasande NGO. Namuhla sihlangane career guidance for youth, especially labo abaqeda matric. We register for late applications, but we also encourage them if they cannot get in school, ukuthi bathole career guidance to open opportunities for work, open businesses, and psychosocial help. We also encourage, as we know, health services like HIV testing, and also initiate them to PrEP, as we all discussed in this dialogue we're having today. So sabasiza even ngama IT referral, home affairs, ukuthi bakhona uthola usizo olubafanele. And the values encourage you kakhulu ukuthi ize because ngifuna ngathi lack knowledge into eziningi la emphakathini, especially njengoba manje sithobe khona namaphoyisa asixoxela ngama arrest awatholayo ejele considering rape, especially to young boys and men, ukuthi instead of basolo bacabanga ama crimes ngono ba busy in sports and other activities, especially academic activities. Yeah, but today kakhulu into esihlanganisile vele yile career guidance. Abantu abaningi abantwana besikolo abagive up empilweni ekubeni ngabe sibathola usizo lakithi bazokhona ukuguideka vele, because ukufeyila nakhona asithi i-full stop empilweni yakho, sicela ukuthi niqhubeke nibe right.
Sanibonani mphakathi, igama lami mina ngumapaseka ngakamthiyari Sibongo, ngibuya kwi-organization called Khanyisa Mahlala Entabeni. Thina ezikhanyisa Mahlala Entabeni, we do illegal redress. Illegal redress, it's all about our constitutional rights. More especially, si specify kakhulu ku section 27, la ikhuluma khona about the right to health, a right to education, a right to SRHR, which is sexual reproductive health rights. Namhlanje sizelana kule campaign ngoba kugcwele abantu abasha kakhulu between the age of 10 to 24 years old. So inhloso yethu ukuthi sibelana is to make them aware about their human rights. Also to emphasize ukuthi they need to understand amalungelo wabo, and nokuthi amalungelo wabo as much as banawo anawo i-restriction akhona la aphelela khona. Also they need to understand nokuthi ama rights wabo awahambi wodwa, ahamba nani ne-responsibility. For instance, like kuyenzeka ube ne-case ukuthi ubulele kodwa wena nawusowugwejwa angeke kuthi nawe uyabulala, because nawe as a person unelungelo lokuphila. Also, another reason why we are here is to make sure ukuthi si check ukuthi kubo bonke abantwana abagcwelelana banawo ama birth certificates, banawo yini ama ID, abahlukumezeki yini emakhaya, bayaya yini esikolweni, bayafunda na. As much as bafunda esikolweni, are they feeling safe? Akekho mhlawumbe babhulishayo, abothisha babaphatha kahle nje, ukuthi bazi ukuthi isikolo naso also it's a safe space, banelungelo ukuthi bafile safe esikolweni. Si check nokuthi as much as bafunda, abothisha ba-attenda yini ama classes ngendlela kumele bafanele ke ba-attende ngayo. Ama period wonke aya attendeka yini, banawo ama homework, bayamakhelo, yonke into ihamba kahle esikolweni. Nasemakhaya si check ukuthi abazali bona nje personally ababahlukumezi nabantwana, especially abantwana abangasana abazali abahlala nabo auntie, nabo gogo, nabo malume. Si check ukuthi amalungelo wabo anakekelekile yini na, nabo as abantwana bayakwazi ukuhlonipha amalungelo wabanye abantu, bangahlukumezi abanye abantu, banga understand amalungelo wabo bodwa, yet banga understand what the next person ose close nabo. Kubalekile ukuthi na umuntu uzihloniphe wena, immediately ucala uhlonipha kuzoba simple and possible ukuthi ukwazi ukuhlonipha the next person. Thina ezikhanyisa into esiyenzayo ukuthi senze sure ukuthi wonke umuntu utreatwa equally, siyalingana phambi komehlo womthetho. Akusho ukuthi ngoba wena uwumntwana ophuma ekhayeni eli-rich unamalungelo more than abanye, siyalingana singumphakathi. Senza sure ukuthi our constitutional right it's respected and recognized. Ngiyabonga kakhulu.
Sanibonani. Igama lami nguXolani Nhlanhla. Ngizelana ePhilasande Youth Center ukuthi ngizofundisa abantwana about substance abuse. Since nami I was once the victim of substance abuse, so I felt the need to open an organization which is called Solidarity Rehabilitation to help young boys and girls ukuthi bakhona ukuthi baphume ku-substance abuse, more especially kuma-drugs, because it's one of the factors as affectayo ebhetali. Sibabona obhuti bethu ey'tradini, abangani bethu, bosesi bethu badliwa ama-drugs. So this is an opportunity for me ukuthi mina ngikhona ukuzofundisa abozakwethu bethu ukuthi mekena there is something, there is still hope. Come up front ukuthi mekena sikhona ukuthi sinisize, ukhona ukuthi ubuye sikulethe kwabanye abozakwethu futhi sisebenzisana nabo, bakhona ukuthi bakunikeze amanye ama-opportunity further on ukuthi mekena usizakala kanjani kuya phambili as umntwana omncane, umuntu omnyama, not only abantu abamnyama kuphela but abantwana abancane nje ebhetali and abroad. Yiloko nje sicela ukuthi mekena sicela ukuthi masizane kuloko ukuthi mekena wozani upfront nani sizokhona ukuthi sinisize niphume kuma drugs, niphume kusane niyekele nje substance abuse, any substance abuse, whether it's alcohol, drugs, name it. Siyakhona ukuthi mekena sinisize kule nto leyo ukuthi niphumelele. So namhlanje silana Philasande Youth Center ukuthi sizofundisa intsha nokuthi mekena bakhona ukuthi baphume ku-substance abuse, bakhona kanjani ukuthi manje baphume ku-substance abuse. So sikhona lana ukuthi mekena sizobanikeza indlela yokuthi mekena bakhona ukuthi baphume. Ngingixolani Nhlanhla, ngiyabonga.
So Majid, lie. Mina, I'm only going to address you guys ngale ndaba yelo ye crime, right? And more especially the statutory rape. The statutory rape, we've got different types of rapes, or sexual offenses. We've got sexual assault, we've got rape, we've got statutory rape, and we also have the crimes that involves child pornography. Let's dwell much with rape and rape, sexual assault, and statutory rape. You commit offenses out there. So abanye bacabanga like whenever they commit the offense somewhere, but let me tell you, it will catch up with you one day. So let's try by all means, Majid. I will keep on emphasizing this in your Wuchi. Let's refrain from doing izinto eziro.
Okay, sanibonani, phambi kwenu uJabu akaMahlangu, ngisebenza Isiphephelo. So namuhla sikhona la eBhetali eMzinoni with the program social behavioral change ebizwa nge-Boys Championing Change. So Boys Championing Change, this is where we get to talk with different boys with different issues of life that actually affect them. Now we're talking about issues of drug abuse, we're talking about issues of unemployment, we do talk about issues of the HIV and AIDS and how it affects them. Risky behavior. Bafethu kumnandi ukuba nabantu abayi4, abayi5 or abayi3 nyana. Uyabona ube ne-main chick, ube nama-side nyana, but the problem at the end of the day ukuthi siphila kayi-one, YOLO, you only live once. So we're talking with the boys and discussing how do we maneuver around these life situations, how do we find ourselves, and how do we improve in becoming the men that we need to be for the future. When everyone is expecting us ukuthi sibe right, isbehave grand, but bafethu impilo iyasishaya, and often enough it's not easy to be a man and to be a young man growing up with all of the social challenges akhona. From emakhaya ubaba is expected ukuthi provide, ubhuti is expected ukuthi abe neplan, but imisebenzi ayitholakali. So we talk about that, how do you start your own business, how do you make sure ukuthi ukwazi ukuziqalela nawe okuthile ongasurvive ngako uyimuhlulekile ukuthi uthole umsebenzi. So njengoba sila eMzinoni zikhona insizwa ihlangene lapha ngemuva ziyaxoxa, sixoxa with different I think one of the topics or a few topics esinawo, one of them is relationships and finances. How do they relate? Can we talk about relationships and not talk about finances? Asaz. We have building a new career. How do we help them out? Usogoliswa NFSAS, usogoliswa by all of the challenges akhona or ekhaya they don't have any money. Benza kanjani ukuthi bakwazi ukuthi baqale career even though kunawo lawo wonke ama social challenges abakhona. So we get to actually do that. And we talk with them, and you can, if you can just move around or umanzobona lapo, you'll see how they are talking. And we also have indaba ye-drug abuse. Kumnandi ngama weekend bafethu wonke umuntu ufunda ukuba sebumnandini, but not everyone can afford to. Then how do we manage that? Abanye bafethu baqala ngama occupied but ekugcineni bazithole sebakunyawuphi. So we have to talk about all of those social ills which are affecting us as young men, as young boys, and how do we bring change in our lives, on our communities, for our families, and how do we become better fathers, even though we never had good fathers, but how do we get to have that? So I think that is just a bit of it in terms of what we do. So thank you so much.
Then we get to understand ukuthi yile bayifunayo nasithi sifuna relationship yabo, but kithi as isiphephelo kubalekile kakhulu ukuthi sazi ukuthi out le grand bafethu sivele emndenini ehlukile and esilimele sibhekene nama challenges amaningi. Yabona ukuhlela nelinye out uzokunderstand kundlula izinto eziningi empilweni. Noma ngahlala ngakunikeza imali but ukukunikeza ithemba out yami ukuthi kusasa vuka uzama uhereza, ngiyazi ukuthi I've done a lot, ngoba once wavuka sinini ngizokubingelela lapha sengime lapha ekhaya washo mfethu uzwakala kungena wena wasabuza nebona. So yisiyenzayo bafethu impilo ezama out sibeke phasi. Ushayekile izolo vuka uzame kabusha namuhla, ushayekile sinini mfethu ungalala sonke sishayekile mara nasidosana sonke sinini sizoba grand bafethu. So yizi izinto esizenzayo ezisiphephelo lezo, and we also warn ama out against indaba ze HIV and AIDS, and of which that's one pandemic ukuthi as ama out if usingazinaki thina singazinakekeli bafethu sizoba nenkingi. So